guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking all about hair. I've been wanting to film a video about coconut oil, like how I use coconut oil in my hair for a while, and I just thought that I would kind of combine some tips and tricks, things that I use to help my hair just be really healthy and long, and yeah, so I thought I'd share them with you. My first most important tip is coconut oil. I use this as a hair mask. It's just incredible. I used it actually earlier today, and I'm going to insert a whole video type thing on how I apply it in my hair so you guys can see that, so I'll insert it right now. Hey guys, so just a few things that you'll need to start off. Obviously the coconut oil, this is the kind that I use. I always make sure to get the organic kind, and this is what it looks like just out of the shelf. It's just pretty hard. It's a solid. And then you're going to need a microwavable bowl and a spoon or whatever tool you want to use to scrape the coconut oil out of the jar. And I just start scraping until I get the amount of coconut oil out that I want. So this is how much I use on my hair, and once I get it in there, then I just start microwaving it. I do about 20 seconds at a time, so I'll microwave it for 20 seconds, and here I am checking it, and it hasn't changed that much. It's still pretty solid, so I'm going to pop it back in for another 20 seconds. And as you can see, it is a little bit liquidier. This is what it should look like. Not completely liquid, but I just take my spoon and chop up some of the bigger chunks to get it down. Then I split my hair up into two. If you have thinner, shorter hair, you probably don't need to do this, but I have a lot of hair, so I like to work in sections. And then I just dip my hands in the bowl and take what is left on my hands and run it through my hair, going section by section, just running the coconut oil through my hair. And then after I do that, I'm really going to focus on the scalp. Massaging the scalp is really going to help hair growth, so I really like to take the time to massage it into my scalp and the roots of my hair. And then after that, I just throw my hair up in a bun on the top of my head and let it sit there for a while. Alright, so after I do that, I literally let it sit up in the bun for at least an hour, but I usually try and let it sit for at least like 3 or 4 hours, just so it really just saturates and gets all up in there. And then I wash it out in the shower, and it can be kind of tricky to get all the coconut oil out of your hair. I usually shampoo my hair 3 times when I have coconut oil in it, because there's nothing more frustrating than getting out of the shower, drying your hair, and having it still be greasy from coconut oil and having to re-shower. So I've learned it the hard way. I just shampoo my hair 3 times when I have coconut oil in it, and that is just the only way I found to really ensure that I get all of the coconut oil out of my hair. But coconut oil is really going to help strengthen your hair. It's going to add shine. It's going to add body. It's a really great hair mask. If you guys haven't used it, I would definitely try it, because I swear by using this stuff in my hair, I love it. It's just incredible. My hair is completely different ever since I started using this in it. So my next tip I have is for you girls with frizzy hair. I am definitely one of you, so you are not alone. And a really good tip I have found to kind of help control the frizz is to not brush your hair when it is wet. When I brush my hair when it's wet, it's frizz central when it dries. I always just let my hair kind of do its thing. That's actually going into my next tip, which is an obvious one, but I feel like a lot of people still do it, and it's easy to get away without doing it, and that is not using a lot of heat on your hair. A lot of people blow dry and straighten or curl their hair every single day. I never ever, well, I do sometimes, but rarely do I use a blow dryer on my hair. I shower at night, so I can just let my hair do its thing, and I don't have to worry about blow drying it, and it just saves it so much damage. if you guys can shower at night, I would really, really recommend it because it's really going to do a lot for your hair. Next thing I want to talk about is when you get out of the when you get out of the shower, a lot of people put their hair up in a towel. I would recommend using an old t-shirt. T-shirts are going to be a lot softer on your hair. They're not going to be as damaging and not going to be as rough, and it's not going to cause as much breakage to your hair as if you were to use a towel. So I would highly recommend grabbing an old t-shirt and using that to put your hair up instead of a towel. My next one is use a heat protectant. Again, this seems really simple, but a lot of people I feel like skip on this, and it is just so important. I don't have one to show you right now. Actually, I just ran out of mine, so I need to go grab another one. But all the drugstores carry a lot of great inexpensive heat protectant, and it's so simple to do, but it is so important. Next, I want to recommend using a leave-in product. This is the one that I use. It is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In. As you can see, maybe you can't, I don't know, but mine is like down to here. It's almost gone. I actually already have purchased my backup. This is my holy grail leave-in product. I have gone through, this is probably like my 5th or 6th bottle of this stuff. I swear by this stuff. So obviously by the name, it does 10 things. So the 10 things that this guy does is repairs dry, damaged hair, adds shine, detangles, controls frizz, seals and protects hair color, prevents split ends, stops hair breakage, creates silkiness, enhances natural body, and flat iron, spray, and thermal protection. So there's a few reasons why I like this one in particular. One is because it's a detangler, so I don't have to go in with a separate detangler. The next reason why I like this is because it is a thermal protection in here. Now, I wouldn't recommend necessarily using just this as your heat protectant. I would still go in with the second one, but it is nice that this has a heat protectant in it. So this is a really, really great product. I swear by this stuff. Like I said, I've purchased so many of these, and it smells really, really good and fresh. So if you guys are looking for a really good leave-in product, I would highly recommend the It's a 10 brand. They have a lot of different like things this brand does. I've never tried anything else from their brand. I should, because I love this one so much. But so I would highly recommend that. If you're growing your hair out, I would also recommend getting your hair trimmed every 3 to 4 months. Now this doesn't mean a cut, it means a trim. So you're just going to trim all your dead ends off. I always say healthy hair equals long hair. So if you want your hair to be long, it needs to be healthy. And for it to be healthy, you need to get trims every so often so that your hair, you know, you get rid of all that dead split ends so your hair can actually regrow. So, you know, a lot of people are scared to cut their hair or trim their hair if they're growing it out because they think that it's going to defeat the purpose. But it's actually going to do your hair a lot of good, and it's something that you really need to take seriously if you are wanting to grow your hair out. And the last thing I want to mention is Argon Oil. I just have a little baby bottle to show you. This is from the brand Octavio. Argan Oil is great for a number of reasons. You can actually use this for skin and a whole bunch of other stuff. I just mainly use it for hair. Argan Oil is really great to tame frizz, dry split ends, and it's really going to promote silkiness and softness in your hair. So Argan Oil is really good for a lot of reasons, and I would highly suggest using an Argan Oil in your hair. Alright guys, that is all my tips and tricks for getting long, healthy hair. I hope you enjoyed. If you guys have any tips or tricks that you like to use that I didn't mention, please feel free to leave them below. I'm sure other people would appreciate it, as would I. Also, I filmed this look. It is all drugstore. So I think it's going to be up after this video, but when it is up, I will link it in the bottom bar, so be on the lookout for that. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. If you guys have any video suggestions, let me know. I'd be happy to do them for you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.